So the caliper, I just got a bit of angle iron and made this bracket here, and the caliper is mounted just through the bolts here. I got this caliper off eBay from BMI Karts. It was about 150 bucks to ship to Australia. Yeah, I know, a bit expensive, but the AUD to USD is very crap at the moment. Anyway, I got a return spring here just by drilling a little hole and putting a spring. So this returns. It only has to go down quite, only a couple of mil to break. This is an electrical connector. You usually put wires in there and crimp them. And this is a bicycle brake cable that's running through here, or gear cable. And it's got a little bulb bit at the end so it can't go through. You can't really see it, but yeah, it can't go through that. It doesn't have to be very strong. Yeah, just won't go through. So like I said, this is gas line tubing, and that's what the cable runs through. The wheels are mounted with bearing blocks underneath, and I just got the axle made up from a machine shop. The sprocket hub, the hub and the sprocket I got from a local go-kart shop. And then the wheels are mounted just with washers on either side, so they don't hit the bearings, and then I just tighten them very, very tight. You usually have to tighten them every so often because they come loose. The chair, is just like a normal school chair, and I just cut the legs and welded it onto the frame. And then I also coloured the chair black with some plastic paint. And the throttle is set up like so. So I removed the governor, but I kept the governor linkage, and I drilled a little hole in my shielding, my cover here, and put a spring from there to my governor linkage. In your governor linkage you have 3 holes, and the next hole I put my this is a bicycle brake cable for a racing bike because it's a bit thicker. A little bulb bit on the end allows it so it can't go through that hole, so that's in the hole there. And then the next hole is a wire from that hole to the butterfly, so when I throttle it'll then push that butterfly. It seems a bit crappy, but it actually does work really well. From there, in your carb you usually have a carburetor for you American people. Everyone's saying that, what the hell is a carby? And carby is just an Australian slang, so don't think I'm a retard or something. Anyway, this is just a screw with a washer, and then this is some brake shielding from your bicycle, and I just squished it in there. I painted this engine black with some engine paint. Just painted that the other day. So then this is zip tied to the frame, and then this cable goes all the way under here, and then there's another shielding here. I just painted it yellow, zip tied it there. There's a bit of gap under here, and zip tied it there, and then here there's no gap, so I had to drill a tiny little hole in there. You can't really see it, but there's a tiny little hole there. I just drilled it and then put the zip tie through. And then the cable has got one of those electrical connectors, but it's got double, so it holds it really good. And then I just welded a nut on there with the oxy, and I got a return spring set up here from there, and then a little hole in there. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a 2 horsepower engine. I'll just put the air filter back on, and I'll give it a run. I'll try to anyway. I did a few burnouts, I don't know if you can see that brown bit. Actually, I'll go show you after I put this air cover on. These are the burnouts I did. I wasn't trying to do burnouts, it just, the clutch doesn't really engage very well on this back long because I don't have enough time for it to engage. So when it does engage, it just revs really high and spins the wheels and just does a big burnout. It didn't used to do that, but now I've tuned my engine, it does. My mum's not very happy with me, but I also got paint on the lawn. I got a bit of yellow paint over here, and some more yellow paint over here. Oh yeah, my mum loves me right now. Alright, I'll start it up. I'll try to hold the camera and give it one little lap around just to show you. But yeah, I'll have